Hello there everybody and welcome back to another LEGO Lover 117 vlog. I swear this is not a ripoff of the MP show where MPS uses the tripod. It was just easier this way because I didn't want to hold the camera while holding the tripod because I'm going to need the tripod for this vlog. Why? Well, take a gander at where we are. We're downstairs in my house right now. We're in my living room. I'm here alone and it's summer! Summer's here, guys. I got off school yesterday, Thursday, May the 26th, yeah. And I saw X-Men Apocalypse last night. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. That's going to play into the theme of this vlog. Since this is the first day of summer, I thought I'd spend it right and watch a little movie that I like to call Deadpool. Yeah, I got the Blu-ray of Deadpool. It's pretty awesome. I really like the cover of it. Check it out, it's just his face there. It's really awesome. And yeah, I watched this once on Blu-ray and twice in the theater, and the picture quality looks excellent. But now I'm going to watch it on my big TV down here in my living room, and I'm excited. This is where the X-Men theme comes into play, because Deadpool is an X-Men film. So anyway, let's go ahead and pop the sucker in, and let's watch Deadpool. And before we start actually watching the movie, you guys, I want to go ahead and give you all a little look at the case and such, since I haven't really done this before. So you saw the front, here's the back. It's got little like tidbits from Deadpool himself, like saying like, hello there, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I used to be super hot, and this is my super hot girlfriend, just before she cuts my naughty bits. I'm a brilliant artist. This is Francis, I'd really like to kill him. I'm an excellent driver. Here's my friend, the comic relief. And I'm devastatingly sexy. Yeah, I really love that about this case, that Deadpool just kind of makes it his own. The front is exactly the same. Didn't get the Target exclusive version with the red Blu-ray case. I think that would have looked better, but whatever. Pop sucker open, there's a Blu-ray disc and there's the DVD disc. I took out the digital download copy code, but you know what? I'm gonna go and grab it and show you all because it is hilarious. Alright, so here's your digital copy slip. I've already used the code, so don't bother trying to get it. So here's the front side. Yeah, it looks pretty normal, but turn it on the back, and there's a freaking model to check yourself for testicular cancer. Look at this. Go ahead, touch yourself. Look at this. This is freaking awesome. Like this, I mean, I don't have testicular cancer, I think, but this is an amazing way to market this movie. It's so hilarious. Like, honestly, you guys have no idea how much I laughed when I first saw that. So with all that said, let's go ahead and watch Deadpool.
The whole world tastes like Mama June after hot yoga.
Sir, what does Miss Mama June taste like?
Like two hobos fucking in a shoe filled with piss. I could go all day, Dopinder. The point is, it's bad. Oh! Oh, hello. I know, right? Whose balls did I have to fondle to get my very own movie? I can't tell you, but it does rhyme with Pulverine. And let me tell you, he's got a nice pair of smooth criminals going on. That Ripley from Alien 3.
Fuck, you're old.
Ah! Fake laugh! Hiding real pain. Go get sober balls.
You guys going for a bite? Early bird special?
Oh, like there's something wrong with eating before sundown or saving money. No, I'm gonna wait out here, okay? It's a big house. It's funny that I only ever see two of you. It's almost like the studio couldn't afford another X-Men.
In my opinion,
The movie Cocoon is pure pornography.
who brought this twinkly man?
Twinkly, but deadly. My chrome penis friend back there has agreed to do me this solid. In exchange, I said that I would consider joining his boy band.
It's not boy band.
Sure it's not.
So we just finished Deadpool. And my god, seeing it for the fourth time, it's still great! It's still great. I love pretty much everything about this movie. I didn't do a review for it, but honestly I wish I did. Because it's just so perfect. Fox, you got Deadpool right. After this trash from X-Men Origins Wolverine, I'm so happy that you greenlit this movie, and I'm so happy that it turned out the way it did. I'm plot is basically any other plot that you'd see in any other revenge story, but it's so inventive how Deadpool's humor pokes fun at superhero like cliches, like the superhero landing joke. That's hilarious. Superhero landing! Oh yeah, it's really hard on your knees, you know? Totally impractical, they all do it. Obviously Ryan Reynolds is the perfect choice to play Deadpool because he's so charismatic, he's so funny. Most of this movie was ad-libbed too, from him and TJ Miller, I think it was, and it's great. Honestly, the humor works so well. I also really liked how they didn't overuse the fourth wall breaking so much. It really only happens a couple times, and I'm glad that they didn't have that trait of Deadpool be overused, because there is such thing as too much of a good thing. Again, the plot, it's nothing new, and some people see that as bad about this movie. Honestly, I could have cared less about the plot. I just wanted the humor to work, and the humor worked spectacularly. Villain, played by Ed Skrein, transporter refueled. I think that's the only thing he's done besides playing Ajax here. His running joke with his real name, that's hilarious also. Yeah, he was functional in the movie. He was centric to the plot, really. His villain role would only work in this movie, and that's totally fine. That's perfectly fine. He was good as the villain, what I'm saying. I really liked how the love story aspect wasn't just a afterthought. It was actually integrated well into the story. I like how the movie didn't stop to try to introduce us to this love story. It's actually flowed well with the plot. Love story is one of the best love stories I've ever seen, honestly. Really, I mean, the chemistry between Ryan Reynolds and Vanessa, I don't know the actress's name, their chemistry is just amazing. The way they go back and forth with each other about how horrible their lives were, it's just hilarious. And it's funny that she can keep up with Ryan's quips. She can, as in, you know, insulting each other, I guess. That's a interesting way to love someone. Loving them for their flaws, not overlooking their flaws, but loving them for their flaws. That's exactly why they love each other. And it's pretty inventive with the way that they brought that in. So overall, I freaking loved this movie, and it's my number one of 2016 so far. I think it's this movie, and then I haven't made the choice of what's my number two yet. It's a tie between Civil War and X-Men Apocalypse. Obviously, I'm rating this movie 10 out of 10 because it did the best it could have done, and I'm so excited for the sequel. So, before I go, I just wanted to give you all a brief review of X-Men Apocalypse, since I saw that May 26th, yesterday. I'll probably see this on a different day, so it won't make sense if I say yesterday. I thought the movie was very well done. I think it rivals Days of Future Past for me, actually. It's one of the best X-Men movies I've ever seen. Honestly, I don't see why people were so bored during the first hour during the recruitment process. I don't see why people were bored by that. I was invested in it. I was having a fun time, and it was really one of the best X-Men movies I've ever seen. So yeah, I think I'd rate that probably a 9.5 out of 10. I mean, I said I was invested, but there were a few points where I was getting a little bored. So yeah, that's my vlog on Deadpool. I want to thank you all for watching. I'm sorry this took a little longer to get out. I did a Twitter poll a couple days ago, and people wanted this vlog, so I said, well crap, I don't have that filmed yet. I didn't think it would win, so here it is, whenever this comes out. So, thank you all for watching, and if you notice my shirt, what does that say on there? Hilton Head Island? What's that? You will find out in my channel update coming mid-June-ish. Maybe a little closer to early June. So, thank you all for watching, and as always, get Francis.